Yeah, well, some people think it is their business and they care a lot. Yeah, I'll run up their likes. But if you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. If you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Run up the likes and shares. Send it to your homophobic uncle or something, or like, you know, the person that you don't want to talk to on Thanksgiving because you're still God's favorite creations. God doesn't exist.
It's my time to shine. Hi.
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
What did you say?
What year were you born?
The year to where I turned 18.
It must suck for you. Your time to shine is over. Since you can't tell me what year you were born. L intro for real. What's up, how old are you?
Hello?
Hello, how old are you?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm 24. I'm 24.
Okay. You think that being lesbian is wrong?
So, that's very, to me personally, yes, because of my religion, but however, I don't see a problem with it when it comes to being illegal. Does that make sense?
Okay. Like, you don't want to, like, legislate?
No, I don't, so, again, people have their own personal beliefs. I am a person, I'm a Christian, born and raised. I have gone through my own sexual, what's it called? Curiosity myself. Like, I've gone through homosexual experiences as well, and I have realized that I am not homosexual. But however, that doesn't mean I have to dictate how other people should live their lives. So, like for you, like I'm guessing, like I don't want to assume, but I just want to ask: I'm guessing you're lesbian?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, like, to me, like, in the eyes of a Christian, that is a sin, but it is not an unforgivable sin. Like, that's not something that I have control over. It
is actually in your Bible, but not, and if you go back to the, if you go back to the old translations, homosexuality was never in there. If you talk about, like, the modern-day Bible, it's ironic that P3DOs are not in there whatsoever, so if you think that P3DO is wrong, your Bible doesn't tell you that. What it does tell you is that being a homosexual is wrong, and that's an abomination, and you shall be put to death.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it does tell you. That's what your God thinks.
Not sure.
But in the original translations, no, it doesn't say that. It was actually...
Oh, I can't hear. Hold on. What's that you cut off?
Sorry, I got a call. It was mistranslated in 1946.
Mm-hmm.
So they put it in there because it was a political thing, but it was never in the original Bible. You can watch... There's an entire documentary about it if you want it.
Gotcha. No, but like again, like, so people don't realize, like, as Christians, our job is not to reform people, like to make people turn to Christ. It's to inform people. Like, that's just what my beliefs are. Like, we're not supposed to force our wills of God onto other people. We're supposed to tell what God's will is. So we're not supposed to, again, how people say nowadays, like, shove religion down people's throats. We can inform them about what God wants, what God needs, how God loves you, like, and everything like that. But we can't make them. The only way that they can experience God's grace and God's love is that if they come to them, regardless of, well, let me rephrase that. They can still experience that. God still loves them regardless of what they choose to do, but God loves us so much that he gave us the choice of free will in order to make the decision that we want us to make. So, like, I'm not, like, again, like, I'm not a judgmental person. People can do whatever they want. Like, I am a firm believer of, like, if you want to be with a man, you're a man, or if you're a woman, you're a woman, or, like, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter to me, but, like, to them, like, if they want to live in sin, that is up to them. But I still love them regardless of what they choose to do. I'm not going to call blasphemy. I'm not going to call, like, I'm not going to say, like, oh, you're going to hell or anything. But we can only, like, as Christians, we can only do so much. So, like for you, like, again, like, how you are presenting yourself right now, like, to me, like, when it comes to, like, your attitude and, like, how you're, like, listening to me and how I'm listening to you, like, we can have a civil conversation about this, which is really nice. But, like, just that shows, like, you're a respectable person. I don't judge people based off of what they believe in, what their attitude. Like, sorry, I don't believe. Sorry, stuttering. But I don't judge people based off of their beliefs. I base off of their actions. Religion doesn't make people better people. Their actions do. So.
Okay. So you said that, like, okay, if we're going to talk about sin in the Bible, right? Why do you think that God thought that homosexuality is a sin?
Okay. All right, hold on, really quick. Are you trying to have like a debate? Or are you trying to have a like conversation about beliefs? Like, that's my question.
This is a debate. It's asking you why you think it's wrong.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's cool. I just wanted to share my input. I really don't want to debate. I just want to like say that's just out of
Thanks for. I mean, I've heard that shit a million times, bro.
Oh no, sorry. I'm not trying to debate.
I want you to know, and all the Christians that watch, that we have heard it. We've heard the same shit a million times. I was a Christian. I grew up Christian. I'm not a Christian anymore. Like, there's nothing new you can say. But I want it to be apparent that, like, the people that don't believe, they don't believe because they read your book and saw how heinous it is, or they just didn't grow up religious. But for me, I grew up religious, actually read the fucking Bible, and then was like, this shit's actually fucking heinous. And then on top of that, listen to other atheistic point of views for, like, the problem of evil, lots of other, like, suffering in the world, and then things that just don't make sense with the God, specifically your God, existing. So why?
Like, it's like, to go off of that point specifically, like, yeah, like in a sense, like, there are doubts that I have as well. Like, this is me personally. I'm not speaking for all Christians here. Like, this is me personally. Like, you're right. Like, there's like a certain point where, like, you're like, oh, why does God, like, what's it called, do all these horrible things in the world? It's either that I've been kind of contemplating this myself. That, like, there's either a God that's all powerful and not all loving, or there's an all power that's all loving but not all that powerful. Like, it's like, that's what's getting me to believe that as well. But, like, it's kind of like, but again, it goes against my beliefs. It goes against my religion. But no,
I would rather have questions that can't be answered than answers that can't be questioned.
Questions that can't be answered. I think that's fair. That's fair.
And you are not allowed to question your God.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to lean on your own understanding. So.
Yeah. Like,
that's. I mean, to me, it's just. I mean, let's start actually just. Let's just go from this, because this is like one of the strongest points that I have that I think is quite hilarious. So God sent his only son to save you, right?
Yeah.
God came down as himself for rules that he created, sacrificed himself to himself to save you from himself. Because you either, before that, had to do sacrificial shit, because that was the rules he created, and you had to be perfect. That was it. You had to be perfect. So then he sent himself down, sacrificed himself to himself as a loophole for you to be able to go to heaven. And you have to believe that. But if you don't believe that, because there's no evidence, but God would know that, because God should have given people like me and people like where are they, Cosmic, that's in the comments as well, that doesn't believe, and the people that don't believe in the comments, because there's no evidence for Jesus' resurrection, which you solely need to believe. And so if God knows that we would need this evidence to believe in him, but he gave us none. In fact, Jesus was a fraud. That's why he was murdered. But you believe that. Well, I mean, why do you believe if you doubt in the first place? Is my question. Because there's no evidence for Jesus' resurrection, but God would know what it would take for me to believe. But he created none of that. He also would know that since he's all knowing, he would know the future of everything, and that there's lots of people like me that are just going to go to an eternal damnation simply for just not believing because there's no evidence.
Yeah, and that goes back to, like, the faith aspect of the whole, like, Christianity.
Do you believe in dragons off of faith? Do you believe in dragons?
What's it called? Like, can I finish my statement really quick?
No,
Just-
because
just-
because I hate the faith argument. Faith is in the absence of evidence. It is a
No, like-
poor excuse. It's a poor
No, like,
excuse to
this
explain
is-
your belief. You have
No, no.
you have a relationship with a fictional character, and the only way that you can rationalize that is by using faith.
Can I just really quick, I'm not trying to use it as a religious defense. I'm trying to use it as a religious understanding of like how people believe in things.
I know how they believe in things. This is
Yeah.
all I do, bro.
Yeah.
I know why they believe in it. Faith is a poor excuse. I would never use faith to believe in anything. Nothing that I believe in, I use faith. It's in the absence of evidence that you use faith, and you put that in. It's just a defense that you use.
What's it called? Science and evidence and religion don't really go hand in hand. Like it's like you can't bring like I know for me it was really like hard to understand and hard to like grasp at. But I can't like try to make every comical sense of every single thing that happened in the Bible. Like again, like I'm not trying to disparage your faith. I'm not trying to disparage what you believe in. Like this is not me trying to. Like just to be clear, like this is not me trying to turn you towards Christianity. This is me.
You couldn't because there's no evidence.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm trying to.
Yeah, this is some crazy ass work. I'm not gonna lie. You do know that regardless of how many times you want to tell yourself that you're not judging people, you actively are, right? Like just because the word judge has negative connotations to you does not mean that you're not actively judging people, because you are.
So you're telling me that I'm judging someone just because I'm explaining my beliefs, like.
Your beliefs can be harmful and also be judgmental. Just because it's your opinion doesn't mean that your opinion can't be harmful or judgmental.
That's
You saying something in a calm tone or intending to be respectful does not take away the impact. What the impact is judgment, whether you want it to be or not. No one's saying that that's what you want it to be. Sure, your intentions might not be that, but that doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, what you're saying is, well, you living your life the way that you were designed according to your worldview, living it that way makes you a sinner, by definition. You don't see how judgment. What is sin? That's literally a judgment.
No, through my religious beliefs. Like for you, it could be completely fine.
Yeah,
like,
but we're talking to you,
Yes.
telling you that you're being judgmental. Calling somebody a sinner is saying that they're
is a
doing
judgment.
things. That's a judgment. You're
What's-
saying
the thing is that
that
we're-
me
the thing
being
is
a
that we're
lesbian.
also-
Hold on. I let you monologue for literally 10 minutes.
Okay.
But first of all, so when we're talking about sin, brother, like you are saying that I'm actively doing something wrong, morally apprehensible. To me, like morals, the wrong equals morally wrong. So if you think that me being a lesbian is a sin and is wrong and is like morally apprehensible, especially biblical, talking like biblical, the way that the Bible talks about it is that I should be put to off. That's the way the Bible talks about it.
Yeah, but I don't personally believe that.
If you don't personally believe that, then why do you follow the?
Would it be okay that I share my proof on why it's real?
On why what's real?
On why I think Jesus and the Bible is real?
Yeah, go for it.
So, in archaeology, which I'm also starting to study, according to John 5, verse 2 to 9, Jesus healed and paralyzed a man. Excuse me, I can't speak today. I had too much coffee. According to John 5, verse 2 to 9, Jesus healed the paralyzed man by the pool with the 5 porches in Bethesda. In the 19th century, archaeologists found this large reservoir near Jerusalem's Sheep Gate, surrounded by 4 colonnaded porticos. So it's going to be...
Are you saying that the place where he talked about was real?
It's real.
Yeah, I know that. I also know that Jesus was a person. I also think that he was crucified. That doesn't prove that God is real, and that also doesn't prove that Jesus was the Son of God.
There's also the house of King David reference found in the ancient inscriptions.
That doesn't. We're talking about humans, but when we're talking about supernatural, King David wasn't supernatural. I can concede to all of these people like Pontius Pilate or something like that. We can concede to like these people being real people. That doesn't make the supernatural being that you're talking about, Jesus, real, or like Jesus being the Son of God, real. In the fact of that sense, and that God being real. We can believe that the characters in the Bible are real and that the place that was there was real, just like Spider-Man is from New York, that doesn't make Spider-Man real, right? Or because Spider-Man had supernatural powers. So when we're talking about supernatural beings, you have to reference something that is supernatural to me that would equate to that. So if you're talking about somebody like King David who didn't have supernatural powers, that doesn't help your case whatsoever when we're talking about a supernatural being. Yeah, King David was real. Congratulations. That doesn't help prove that your God is real.
I know. I'm still going to keep talking about it. I'm just leading up to the point, just the evidence and the facts.
Okay, keep going.
And by the way, I come here with respect. I am not trying to have too much an argument or any.
Well, this is a debate, so we are arguing, but go for it.
Well, true, but not in like a tyrannical way, I guess you could say.
You're fine, man. You're good. Keep going.
And then I think I really admire that one place where the Siloam pool, where Jesus healed the blind man, was identified. And the archaeologists found it in 2004.
Did he found the blind man?
That he commanded the blind man to wash the mud from his eyes in the pool of Siloam, located southeast of Jerusalem.
Okay, but you're saying, so the pool of so what you're saying is that the pool is real. Yeah, we know that. But there is no, do you have the eyewitness testimony of the man, like written down, that he was actually healed by Jesus and wasn't blinded anymore? Or is that just in the Bible?
Well, that's why it's in the Bible. That's why the Bible.
No, just because the Bible makes a claim doesn't make it true. If I write down in a book that me and Sam murdered somebody, does that make it true? No. You need evidence to back that up. So we would need lots of evidence to back up somebody that's coming against us saying that me and Sam murdered somebody, or if I said that you murdered somebody. I would need lots of evidence to back that up. If I went to fucking court, like, you can't just say that because it's in a book it's true.
There's also more evidence to the murder part.
You can't say that word, that's why I said schmurder.
Oh, right, the TikTok thing. I forgot.
Yeah.
So, in the Bible, it also says something about the schmurder. That's actually catchy. Sorry about that. The schmurder. So the schmurder, I think everyone knows that Jesus said, "You shall not commit murder, adultery, shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness." You know the commandments: do not murder, do not commit adultery.
Dude. I'm gonna get banned. Stop.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting about the...
Okay, yeah, I already know the commandments.
On a live
so
one.
what are you saying? What's up, Glow?
So for the schmurder...
But why are you bringing this up? That God had good morals to not schmurder somebody? Congratulations, he wasn't the first one.
But I'm talking about more of like it's humans. There's a reason why humans do that. It also
No, because Hinduism is the oldest religion. Hinduism is the oldest religion. Christianity is the new, it's the second newest religion. Like, Jesus did not come up with these 10 commandments and then people followed them. He was murdered for being what do you call it? What's the word? Such with an H.
Heretic?
What?
Heretic?
Yes. They did, that doesn't help your case that he said that don't murder people. That also doesn't help me prove that Jesus is the Son of God.
Like both China and India had done that way, way before.
So what do you think about Revelations then?
What about Revelations? He didn't even fulfill all of his prophecies. And it's funny because they got to Revelations and they go, oh shit, Jesus hasn't done everything he was supposed to do. And in fact, he was supposed to come back during this time period where this entire group of his generation lived, and he didn't do that. He didn't come back. So they just died off.
It's said
Also, I don't really quickly. I don't see why people call Revelation. Oh shit! I fucked it up. I don't see why people. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see why people call Revelations like prophecies when it makes like the most basic, like not extravagant predictions. Like if I had predicted that like someone was gonna knock on AG's door in 10 minutes and 33 seconds, that would be like a prophecy of the future because there's no way I could have known that. But when all of the prophecies are things that are like very well able
like a river
to be predicted,
drying up,
wars and rivers drying, and like wars and rumors of wars and people not,
but
liking
not specific
each other.
wars.
That's been
right. Yeah, like
that's been not even a specific war.
It's
like,
just
these are things that have been happening.
Yeah.
all the time. That's what happens in countries. That's what happens. It was happening during their time.
Yeah.
So it's not a prophecy. It's just them saying, yeah, these things that already happened are going to keep
gonna
happening.
happen.
Like what? Who cares?
That's why they've been saying for 2,000 years the prophecies are happening and Jesus is coming back, because they're so like the prophecies in Revelation are so fucking funny that like a river drying up means Jesus is coming back. That river specifically, like I think it's Euphrates or something like that. Whatever the fuck.
Euphrates River.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say?
It's Euphrates River.
Euphrates, whatever the fuck. That river has been drying up and coming back all throughout like time. So like. Again, these are not like magical prophecies whatsoever. These are just like fucking random fucking prophecies, like Sheikah said.
Local Christian learns about the tide.
What a headline.
In the Revelation, it doesn't say anything about us knowing when it's going to come, which I think a lot of people get it confused.
No, that's the entire point of Revelations, is for us to know when the time is drawing near. But these have been things that have been happening for literally hundreds of these are things that have already been happening for hundreds of years, even during the time when that was being written. Those are not prophecies.
I'm not talking about the prophecy.
Then what prophecy are you specifically talking
Revelation,
about?
the entirety of Revelation is a prophecy. That's what Revelation means.
I'm talking about the fact that yes, it's a prophecy, but it doesn't say specifically like, oh, what year and what day, and then
We don't care though, right?
No,
That's
this
irrelevant.
is- not only is that like part of the issue, because if it's not going to be specific, then what's the point?
Then how-
They're just
because
saying
it
things
says
that
in
could very easily
Revelations
happen.
that it's going to take you away like a breath. It says it there in the Revelations.
That's what you believe, yeah. But
It
that
says
doesn't make
it.
it true. Yeah, it doesn't make it true though. Just because the Bible makes claims doesn't make it true. Just like the Bible got everything wrong about science so far. Doesn't make it true. Like,
Can you give me
proof.
an example?
Yeah, Adam and Eve. The
What
flood.
about Adam and Eve?
The flood didn't happen.
The flood, Adam and Eve. What else?
Let's talk about they created like the earth before the sun. That's not true. The sun was there before the earth.
Actually, I'd like to know a little more about that. I am interested.
I don't know. Go watch a Bill Nye episode. I don't. Are we supposed? Do you want us to like explain the entire
Flat Earth. Also, not
is-
only that, but the young Earth, like young Earth, because the Bible says it's only been here for 6,000 years, based off of biblical times. And then the Bible also claims that it's the fucking the Earth is flat.
Yeah, which part about the earth and the sun are you confused about? Are you confused about the fact that the Bible said that? Or are you confused about the fact that
It's hard to hear you, Sam.
the sun came first? Sorry. Yeah, which part are you confused about? Are you confused about the fact that the Bible actually says that? Or are you confused about the fact that the sun came before the earth?
No, I wanted to know what you thought. And for the Adam
what?
and Eve part, for Adam,
Oh, Adam and Eve. I mean,
and the
like why? So you believe that like God snapped his fingers, and like he took fucking Adam's rib cage and created a woman out of Adam. You believe that?
I do.
Okay, why? When have we ever seen that happen? When have we ever seen a human be created from a rib cage?
Wouldn't men have one less rib?
Where do we have proof of this? Like, we don't have any evidence that Adam and Eve existed. We don't have, like, evidence of any of this.
Because that was in the beginning. Right now, it's not going to happen, of course, because it was in the beginning when he created all of that. He
Yeah.
created them with mud, and he created them with clay and molded them.
Yeah, and when have we seen any creation come from mud?
For human beings?
Yes.
Matter of fact, nah, fuck that noise.
anything.
For any living thing.
Yeah.
When have we ever seen that?
Not today. It was
Okay, so God created them out of mud. No evidence for it. You just believe it because it says it in the Bible. But we've never seen anything that has been like put in the Bible come to fruition. We don't see any supernatural things today. We've never seen any supernatural things happen in the past. There's nothing supernatural that has ever occurred on Earth throughout this entire time period of us being on the planet. But somehow your book has all these supernatural things like walking on water, turning fucking bread into wine, and fucking making people out of clay and dust and dander. And I'm supposed to believe that when we have no evidence of that ever happening?
Well,
I had talking snakes, by the way.
Heavy on that.
And pigs.
I still think that he's real.
I know, because you have a personal relationship with a fictional character. That's the only reason you think that. And so you have a confirmation bias. So you are outwardly looking. I don't have a bias towards this. If you gave me really good evidence, I would believe in it. Well, I wouldn't believe in your God because he's a heinous God, but I would say that he's real, but I wouldn't follow him.
Worship him.
But on my point, though, you believe in this because you have a relationship with literally a fictional character, and which you can have because people do all the time. There are people that are obsessed with Billie Eilish. She's not fictional, but people that are obsessed with all types of different characters. People that are obsessed with Arcane right now, that are obsessed with the characters on Arcane and feel things towards these characters. That doesn't make the person true, though, and that doesn't make the person real. You create this relationship and your own confirmation bias just based off of you reading this. But everything that's happening is just you talking to yourself. And so you create this entire relationship.
So then how is good and evil made?
How is good and evil made? That's evolution. So that's just like survival of the fittest.
Evolution doesn't make good or bad.
It unironically did, though.
It
right?
did, though.
So the thing is about like morality and good or bad. First of all, good and bad doesn't exist. Good and bad is wholly dependent on what our preferences are, based off of like whatever we're doing at that time, right? Your morality will change.
Then why does the word wrong exist?
Hold on.
It was created before your God made it. The fuck? The word wrong came. Okay. Evolution has always prioritized people that were empathetic.
Hold on. Everyone, wait.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. My mic is getting fucked up.
You're good.
Your phone is trash.
We have the same phone.
And yet yours is worse somehow. What? Anyway, like I was saying before, so morality is an evolutionary trait within like human beings. Even other animals have morality, right? Morality is just based off of like what your preferences are or what you feel you need to do at a particular time. And so morality is an evolutionary trait within human beings because we did not always have the beliefs in which we had. Like, for example, humans typically get disgusted when we see other humans being eaten, right? We get disgusted. That is an evolutionary form of morality that we have because we realize that it's probably not a good idea to be eating each other, since we are a social type animal. We need each other to be able to survive. So if we see another human eating another human, we're gonna be like, oh, that's crazy. Things like that. We see, like our evolutionary ancestors saw that it was like better for human beings in their for their survival to not hurt each other, to not unalive each other, to work together. These are bits of morality that like are evolutionarily based, and that's what a lot of our that's what a lot of our morality is based off of now. Not hurting each other for no reason, because we know that it's going to be like a net negative for all of us if we allow for these things to keep happening. So yes.
Evolutionary trait.
Oh yeah. Empathy is an evolutionary trait as well.
Yeah.
But what makes it wrong?
What do you mean? What makes what
It would be
wrong?
based off of your preferences. Nothing is ever like.
Wrong
Like
isn't
you do
based
know
on
that your
preference,
God's
though.
morality also isn't.
Yes,
objective
yes,
either, right?
subjective.
Because
Everything
God
is subjective. Even your God is subjective. His mind he is a subject. Do you believe he has a mind?
But you didn't answer my question.
Okay, what's your question?
Why is perspective wrong?
Perspective.
Or but it's not perspective. What was the word you were saying? It was something about what you were explaining that was wrong. Why would it be wrong?
What?
So
Why
based
would
off of our
subjective,
morals.
Right. Why is wrong subjective?
That's what the definition is.
Because
Do you know what
based off of
subjective
your
means?
preferences. Everyone's preferences are different.
Subjective means it's dependent upon the mind. That's what subjective
Yes.
means. So objective would be that it's non-dependent upon the mind. Like trees being real is an objective fact in the reality. Like that's just subjective.
But
That's not subjective. That's an objective fact.
Is wrong.
Yeah, whether or not you're there to perceive
That's going,
the
yeah,
trees are
that's
there.
going
The
to
tree's
be
gonna
there regardless. So you're asking why we, like, I don't understand what you're asking.
Why perspective and subjective is wrong.
We never said that.
We never said that. Nobody said anything about perspective and then subjective. I'm confused.
Like, something being subjective doesn't make it more likely to be wrong. What would make something wrong would be whether or not it holds up to scrutiny. If it entails some kind of, like, contradiction. That's the only thing that we value when it comes to reasoning.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Want to know? You haven't taught me anything.
No, not yet.
She's not here. Why do they always do this?
Beloved, are you sober?
It's like they dissociate.
She's Christian, of course she's sober.
You'd be
But
surprised.
I mean, I don't. What do you mean? What do I want to know? You think as an atheist that I don't know all of your points? All of your points have been debunked.
I'm not saying you don't know them.
Okay. I mean, Okay, so I don't. Do you have anything else to say?
But why did you say it like we were asking you questions?
Yeah, you were the one asking us.
I'm learning your perspective.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah.
know something else that's horrendous?
Perspective as well.
You want to know something else that's horrendous?
Sure.
Okay. Your God condones and sanctions slavery all throughout the Bible.
I know there's something about that. So it's a function of a sin ridden by imperfect human race.
What?
No. So your God. So in Exodus
The Lord
21.
said to Moses and Aaron, these regulations for the Passover meal: no foreigner may eat it. Any slave you have bought may eat it. After you have circumcised.
Yeah. So there's contradictions in the Bible. Congratulations, you found one. So again.
Slaves?
So yeah, that doesn't help you whatsoever, just because that like they're talking about slaves, especially the specific thing that you're reading. That's not going to help you whatsoever, because yes, we know that the Bible contradicts itself all the time, and God's a contradicting motherfucker. That's all he does, is he says he loves you and then he fucking offs you in the next second. So when we talk about slavery, okay, so we can go like all throughout, even like Peter in the New Testament, Old Testament. It's like, it's ridiculous. So when we talk about wait, why did I just pull up the same shit? Oh, that's why. Okay. So if we want to go Old Testament, this is where, so there's two types of slavery in the Bible. There's indentured servitude, which is wrong, period. Do you agree with me that slavery is wrong, period?
Of course I do. It's wrong.
Okay, cool. Great. Glad we're on the same page. Just don't fucking take back what you say later, otherwise I'll kick you. Anyway, so Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. As for your male and female slaves whom you may have, it is from what the fuck? It is from the nations around you that you may acquire male and female slaves. You may also acquire them from among the aliens residing from you and from their families who are with you, who have been born in your land. They may be your property. You may keep them as possession for your children after you, for them to inherit as property. These you may treat as slaves, but as for your fellow Israelites, no one shall rule over the other with harshness. And then if we go to Exodus 21, this is laws concerning slaves, and this is where God is involved in the whole problem. Okay, so this is laws concerning slaves. This is whenever you buy a Hebrew slave. He put in here a loophole for owning them as property for life. So when you buy a male Hebrew slave, holy fuck, I can't speak, he shall serve 6 years. But in the 7th year, he shall go out a free person without debt. If he comes in single, he shall go out single. If he comes in married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master gives him a wife, and she bears him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's. Great, so if you give your fucking slave a wife, and then he decides that he loves them and wants to stay, then I love my master and my wife and my children. I will not go out a free person. So then there's your loophole right there for owning people as property for life. Then his master shall bring him before God. He shall be brought to the door or the doorpost, and his master shall pierce his ear with an awl, and he shall serve him for life. And then we can go to Exodus 21, 20 through 21. When a slave owner strikes a male or female slave with a rod, and the slave offs immediately, the owner shall be punished. But if the slave survives a day or two, there is no punishment, for the slave is the owner's property. So you can beat your slave as long as they live for like 2 to 3 days, which is fantastic.
I know it also says that in Leviticus 25, 44, 46, permitted the Israelites to purchase and own foreigners and resident aliens as chattel slaves because
That's what I just read.
social status.
No,
And
yes.
also
AG
because
just
I
said
just
that.
read that to you, but it's owning them as property,
Oh,
and it's wrong. And then if we go to even Ephesians, slaves obey your earthly masters with respect and trembling and singleness of heart as you obey Christ. So your God condones and sanctions slavery all throughout the Bible.
Can you respond to any of this, please?
Yeah, I can. I'm just listening. I don't really get a word in too much.
Can you respond to what we're saying so we know that you're actually grasping and that we're not wasting our time on you?
Do you have anything to say?
I guess not. I cannot cannot provide any factual evidence. I know I had some.
You're not gonna condone or condemn the slavery in the Bible?
Slavery is wrong. Yeah, it's wrong in the Bible.
Okay, so you disagree with your God?
Damn!
I disagree on that part, yes.
You disagree with it? Wait a minute. Is your God all good?
So you have better morals than your own God?
One second, no. Wait. Is your God all good? Can you tell me if your God's all good?
AG, please. She said,
So you're telling me you disagree with an all good being? What is the only other being that disagrees with an all good being?
Humans.
Satan!
I said humans, not
I'm
Satan.
still saying I want to hear Satan's side of the story.
That ass. Satan's fine.
And who do those humans typically align with in the Bible? Satan.
And yet they got punished.
Yeah, because God says
Like you!
you're gonna get you like. Do you think that God's binary heaven and hell is good? Do you think like you had a choice there? You think anybody in their right mind is going to choose hell? He is forcing you. It's an ultimatum, and the only reason he brought Jesus down was to save you from himself.
Also, it is inherently immoral to sentence someone to a suffering for eternity for what is and will always be a finite crime. There's not
yeah.
a single thing that we do on this earth that will be infinite harm. Not a single thing.
Not only that, but if God is omnipresent, because that's one of God's traits, right? If you believe that God is an omnipresent being, he would be in hell. So it's a contradiction for him to create a place where he can't be. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Or the fact that like people somehow say that God cannot exist around evil or bad things, which makes no sense because he created it.
And also he can do anything.
He put,
Right, so
he
are you
put the fucking
saying-
serpent in the Garden of Eden. He didn't have to put it there. He chose to.
You can cause problems for generations. Yeah, that's still not fucking infinite. Are you guys Sorry, let me not crash out. I can't crash out.
So, you do think God is in hell?
Well, if he's an omnipresent being, then yes, he would have to
Got
be.
out of that?
No, so he would have to be, if he's an omnipresent being, he would have to be everywhere all at once. Shout out to the movie.
That movie.
I know, I'd say.
But no, he would literally have to be
watch
everywhere
that.
all at once. He would be in my fucking t-shirt as we speak. So, like,
In my pants, even.
That ass.
yeah, so, like, he would be in hell. So for him to create a place that in the Bible it says is you are separated from God, but you're also eternally, like, in this eternal fucking fire is absolutely absurd. You would be with God. So God to even create that place to begin with is a contradiction. It's just fucking weird. But also to create this binary heaven or hell is literally the equivalent to me saying, hey, let's go on a date. But if you say no to this date, if you say yes to this date, you'll be the happiest you've ever been. But if you say no to this date, then I'm going to lock you in my basement and set you on fire. You think you have a choice there? Because nobody in their right mind would choose hell, right? So I don't believe in your fairy tale.
Damn. I'm rubbing off on her too much, Chad. I'm sorry.
No, no.
I'm trying to rub on her.
That's actually crazy.
Sorry.
Well,
But like, well, bye, I guess. Yeah. 'cause
Haley!
no, I dropped her because she's not
yeah,
saying
'cause
anything.
what the fuck? What?
You know what? That's how I was too. I'm not gonna lie. I was shook to my core.
Me too. What's up, Maddie?
You
How old are you?
construct that.
Takesha, Dean should rape you. I'm gonna rape you too, Takesha. Dean should rape you. Dean should rape you. Dean should rape you.
No, I'm trying. Sam, you're supposed to fucking help me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was trying to block
I'm
him.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. There
Bro
was
can't even
fight
say
or
your name
flight.
right.
I said freeze. What the fuck?
Also,
Fuck.
also him, average Dean follower.
I was gonna.
I've had enough.
Also, first of all, Takesha already had me off guard. Right? Takesha already raptured.
You know what's crazy though? That was like I focused on the fact that he said Takesha and then not the rest of what he said for a long time.
Right.
Oh my
He
god.
said not only should he do it, and he sounded like a fucking nerd. He sounded like a fucking nerd. He said,
If you're watching and you think
and
being
I'm
lesbian
going
is
to do
wrong,
it.
click the guest post for debate. If you
Anyway, reparations immediately.
if you're watching and
Okay.
you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. What's up, how old are you?
I'm
Actually,
gonna
you're
rape you,
great, man.
fat ass
Who is
Takesha. I'm gonna rape you, you
Oh
fat
my
bitch.
god. Sam, fucking click.
Bro!
Sam, Sam,
Oh my
Sam, 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 Sam,
Oh my
Sam.
god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Mike.
Oh my god. Get in line, buddy. Let me tell you something. Second place is the first place to last. Let me tell you something right now. Get in line. You're not the only one, okay? All right, let's actually be.
I just gathered what.
Let's actually be so for real, okay? You know, you can't even grade me first, bro. You're always gonna be in last place. Let's actually be so for real. You know, like, come on, step up your fucking game, brother. Step it up. Step it up. Step it up. Anyway, Dean
You know, we all cope in different special ways.
in the club,
We all.
clan. Sorry.
Oh. That's actually great.
I will never. Okay, I think they came back on a second account. I'm scared. Or a third account. I don't know. I never know.
Oh shit! You got a mod, Carl.
I'm gonna hang your black ass. I'm gonna hang
Oh
your
my
black ass.
god. Oh my god.
What did I do? What did I do?
You're a nigger.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the restart. Because the officer died. I'm gonna hit the restart and find some sanity. And I'm sorry, Tashika, and I'm sorry, Sam. And fuck both of you with my entire fucking core. You both can fucking rot in hell.
I think that
Thank
was
you.
one guy, by the way. He just has multiple accounts.
Fucking
Oh no, it was two separate people.
degenerate.
Oh, really?
It was the first person was the person that just came up, but the person in the middle was a whole separate person.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Damn. Line up, boys. Anyway, I would require reparations for that. Cash App, Venmo in the bio.
Crazy word.
Um,
Just hit the restart. Just do
Okay.
it.
BRB, y'all. Follow me if you don't.
all right.
What you mean? Thank you for the roses, Kai. Mods. I do have mods, but apparently not in there. Alright. Let's get somebody up. What's up, how old are you? Greg?
Hello?
How old are you? Period. And she was a fairy. Thank you, thank you. If you are joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. What's up, Gohan? How are you? How are you doing?
Yeah, this is going to be very simple. So, God is real, and in Leviticus 18:22, it says that you can't, yeah.
Yeah, so in Leviticus 25:44, it says that you can own people as property for life. You can own slaves as property for life. Do you agree with that too?
In that time frame, yeah.
In that time frame? So slavery is okay in the context of that time frame? Did you agree with,
It was normalized.
so everything that's normalized is good?
I have a question.
Yeah, wait, no, we're not going to get past that. So you think that because in that time frame it was allowed, it was okay? So you think that the segregation that happened against black people and
It was
that
normalized.
time, so things that are normalized are okay?
They're
So-
okay in the image of the people that lived in that time frame.
So it's okay?
In the image of the people that lived in that time frame.
Is it okay?
Not in my image, but in
Okay,
the image
I
of
don't care
people that
the
lived in
image
that
of
time
them. I
frame.
asked you if you thought it was okay.
I mean, the slavery of the Bible is different from like American slavery.
It doesn't matter. Slavery is wrong, period. And also, yes, it's similar, but it doesn't matter. Slavery, owning people as property for life, period, is wrong. Also, in Exodus 21, it tells you that you can own people as you can own people. Sorry, in Exodus 21:20, you can beat them as long as they live for 2 to 3 days. So I'm not quite sure what you like. If it doesn't matter if it equates to something else, slavery is always wrong.
Okay, a few things. Number one, it was quite similar. As a matter of fact, the slavery that happened in America.
Actually, it wasn't.
No, it actually was. Stop talking over. I'm sorry. Are you black? Right, that's what I thought.
No.
So like I was saying, before I was really interrupted by someone trying to tell me what slavery was like. The fucking audacity, actually. Slavery was quite similar, actually, where slaves were beat, and there is a verse in the Bible talking about how you are allowed to beat your slave within an inch of their life as long as they actually survive for about 2 days. So yes, they are quite similar, actually. Number two,
Within reason.
within reason. Do you want me to
So
read the
what's
verse
the
for
reason
you?
in the Bible? What's the reason in the Bible?
Wait, no,
It doesn't give you a reason in the
Hold on.
Bible.
When a man strikes his slave, male or female, with a rod, and the slave dies under his hand, he shall be avenged. But if the slave survives a day or two, he is not to be avenged, for the slave is his property.
Yeah. Context.
Within reason?
What is the context?
What context? The context was these are the laws for treating
No,
your
this is just
slave.
Exodus 21. Just go read the whole fucking Exodus
read it.
21. Do you need me to read you all of Exodus 21? The context is literally laws concerning slaves.
Yes. The whole,
Yeah, so
the whole
the
The entire thing is just about slavery, fucker.
But also, what was extremely common during this time was also schmurdering people. But you know what God did? He said schmurder was bad. He said schmurder bad, actually. Don't do that. Even though it was almost as common as slavery.
Only to the Israelites.
Yes.
Yes. That law is an eternal law. The slavery laws.
Right. He
in that
explicitly
time
says
frame.
that it's okay to unalive literally everyone else.
Yeah. But why would he say schmurder bad, but not slavery bad, if they were almost as common as each other during the time?
Because
Do you think
God
regulating
allowed-
slavery is okay instead of just saying don't do slavery?
So are you gonna let me answer? Or are you gonna keep interrupting me?
wasn't done
Well, number
asking
one,
a
yeah, I
question.
wasn't done speaking. But number two, moving forward, if you say some fuck shit, I will interrupt you. Yes, because we're talking about slavery right now, and clearly you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And considering you're saying misinformation right now, yes, I will talk over you. If you don't like that, leave. Now you may speak. Go ahead, please.
So God in the Bible, Leviticus 25, 44 through 46, he lets the Israelites enslave people from the surrounding nations because he doesn't condone it because it was
He does condone it.
lives in that time frame to do that.
Okay, so if you went back in time,
He
you
actually
would be
said-
okay with having a slave?
They actually give them money.
No, they did not.
No, not
They were
no, because
property.
that's not
You don't give
indentured
your
servitude.
property money.
Yeah, you don't. First of all, when we're talking about the indentured servitude, there's two types of slavery in the Bible. Leviticus is not indentured servitude because indentured servitude is for 6 to 7 years. When they're talking about passing down, like passing down your slave to your children as property for life, that is not indentured servitude. And it's still wrong, even if it's indentured servitude. Fuck.
So I have a question for, I mean, actually any of you can answer this question, but so child marriage was very common back in the day. Would you punish them for that?
I
Yes.
Yes.
would. What, you wouldn't?
Even though it was normalized and
I don't go based off what's fucking normalized. Fuck. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Are you telling me that if you stepped into a fucking time machine and went back to those days, you would be okay fucking a kid?
No.
Okay, then. So why,
Why are you-
why
what
did
kind
you ask
of
that
fucking
question then?
question was
Their
that?
morality. But based off their morals, they think it's okay.
I don't
right, so then it
care,
would be-
and they
wait
were
a minute.
wrong,
But
and
wait a
they
minute.
were
If-
wrong.
If they thought it would be okay, no one's gonna check you on it. So why wouldn't you fuck a kid?
Because my subjective moral. My.
But why
objective
though?
moral.
Why? What? You don't have morals for no reason, right? Like when morals come from some type of principle. What is the principle that you have? That despite the fact that this is normalized and that no one's gonna check you on it, it's still wrong. Why is it still so wrong? You still wouldn't do it.
Well, just because something's not wrong doesn't mean it's not wrong.
Why do you care about what's normal?
Can you one second? Answer my fucking question, bro. You're bad at this. You're not the Phil bro you think you are. Answer my question.
What was your question?
Okay.
No way! There's no way. There's no way.
No.
Are you serious?
No.
Are you serious?
That's enough of that.
Stop. Really? Really?
Really?
What is stopping you morally from going back in time and being a kid if it was okay back then? What is stopping you?
Because it's okay
morally?
to them. It's not okay to me.
Why would it not be
Why?
okay to you? Why would it, even in a society which that is perfectly normalized and legal, would you still not do it?
Because I'm not a P3DO.
So you think those people are P3DOs?
Yes, but it was normalized. They thought.
Why do you care if what's normalized? Why do you care what's normalized?
Because we shouldn't. If someone thinks murder is okay, and they were.
Yeah, so why are you asking these stupid
wait.
fucking questions
wait,
if you don't
wait,
care
wait.
what's normal? I don't care what was normalized. That's not what my fucking morals are derived from.
You know what,
used to be
Well,
moral.
then you're not very smart.
Oh wait, no. Everybody stop. So I'm not moral because I don't go based off of what's normalized.
Yes.
But you
Normalized in that time frame.
that doesn't make any fucking sense, you dipshit. That makes literally no sense. So by your logic, I would have to be okay with slavery. By your logic, I would have to be okay with a fuck ton of fuckery when we talked about the child marriage shit. I would have to be okay with all of that. You have no fucking brain cells for you to say that I have no morals for not thinking, or for thinking that or that based off, I don't go, my morals aren't based off of what was normalized in society. That makes no fucking sense. Are your morals based off of what was in society or normalized in society?
No.
Then why the fuck? Then why would you tell me I have no morals if your morals aren't derived from that?
If they thought it was okay, then we can't punish them.
Okay,
No,
so-
Yes,
Okay,
we can,
hold on.
and we
I have
should,
the
and we
perfect-
did.
Yes, I have the perfect scenario for this. A few years ago, there was a cult where everyone on the in the cult was groomed to think that what's it called? That sexually assaulting people and in schmest was good. They were all groomed to think that. Every single last one of them for several generations. Then they were found out by the police and children were taken away. And they're trying to be reformed. They're trying to rehabilitate the children and trying to help them unlearn these things. And they're being given therapists to try and help them unpack this stuff. Should the adults that participate in that grooming be sent to jail? Yes or no?
Did they really think that was okay?
Holy shit.
Does that
Are you
fucking
seriously
matter?
saying- Hold on. Are you seriously... No. Shut the fuck up. Are you seriously saying right now that if someone graped a child and they didn't know that graping kids was wrong, that they shouldn't go to jail?
I mean, based off my morality, I think there should be a form.
Oh my god!
Bro's laptop needs to be checked.
I gave you an
ASAP.
out.
Bro's
I gave you an out.
Bro's fucking laptop needs to be checked.
I gave you an out.
Bro's fucking
And we don't have
laptop.
a morality?
can't.
You have
I
no
can't.
morality.
I can't.
What's up, Hal? Do
That guy is
I'm
touched someone.
18.
what?
18.
Okay. What year were you born?
I'm 2006.
Okay. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No, I don't.
Okay. Have a great day.
Oh.
We're just looking for opposition.
All right. I'm only looking for people that think that being lesbian is wrong. If you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Also, rules. There's a lot of talking and I get really overwhelmed and I don't want to get angry at y'all, but I don't want I want to debate, so just I won't try to talk over y'all and y'all try not to talk over me. What's up, Haldu?
Guess I'll die.
Oh my gosh. Bro, are you like in church or something? Get the fuck out of here. You already get angry. I damn do it. Fucking people that talk like that. You think that I wouldn't get angry at somebody who thinks talks like that? You should get angry at that. You should be angry at that. The fuck is wrong with you? You should be angry that people like that exist. Because they live in a fucking they live amongst you and believe that shit. How much can you bench, AG? I don't work out. I can't work out. Y'all can talk, Sam. Sorry.
We've just been silent, haven't we?
You said you didn't want to. So
I know, I'm sorry. I just get really flustered because there's like a lot of talking over and I don't know how to like mediate it, and then I feel like... Anyways. It's yummy, huh? Nice.
Fucking
Delicious.
Okay, then I think that we should establish, before we continue then, how to go about it, because I can see you getting overwhelmed and your immediate reaction to getting overwhelmed is to mute, which is fine. But if us talking, or at least at the same time, because we do that a lot, because we have the exact same thoughts at the same time, which is really creepy, actually.
Well, it's just different because it's you and Tashika too. If it was
Yeah.
just you, it's easier to. But yes,
And
it would be no different if there was somebody else. Tashika, Tashika, it would be no different if it was somebody else. If there were three people on my panel, if there were two other people on my, if there was somebody else that was taking your place, it would be the exact same thing. I promise. I just get overwhelmed, and then I get angry because I have a point that I want to make, and then I get confused because then people are talking over, and then I lose my thought, and then I get more frustrated because I have autism and I can't handle that much.
AG, stop! I'm joking.
I was about to say, look what you've done.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you do that. I feel bad.
Cancel.
Free Takesha. Oh my God.
Takesha!
I'll never get over that. That's fucking horrendous. If you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest press to debate. Anyway, sorry.
Who folded first?
Crazy work. Tashika. Anyway.
My fault.
We could do It's All Mental No Men too.
That's always a fun one.
True.
Yeah, I just get... Well, no, I got bananaed from the toxic one. So I can do that.
Okay.
We'll do It's All Mental No Men. What do y'all think in the chat? Oh, here's a dude that I did
That
want
is
to talk
not
to.
appropriate.
Too late.
What's up, Haldu?
21. And I
Okay.
came here to say one thing. Tashika, take the motherfucking L. Trump about to be your president.
He is the president.
No, he's a president-elect. Good try, though. But he finna be
he
your
won the
president.
election.
He's
the
going to be
president. Yeah, he's
president. We already know.
Yep, president-elect.
Yeah, you think that's some kind of like... Yeah.
You think I'm mad?
I hope you, in like a year or two, whenever everything fucking rises and the economy crashes, that you take back your words. Because based off of his economic plan, we're going back to the Great Depression.
I will.
Yeah,
If
everyone-
there's inflation
everyone-
and things like that.
Yeah, we don't care. Everyone, stop paying your student loans now. It's not worth it. The economy's going to crash anyway. It's we're screwed.
They're getting rid of your
I got fucking a flag for hate speech or for bullying. So I'm gonna hit a restart and we're gonna do the
God damn.
fucking what do you call it? The other one.
Okay.
I'm just so darn mean.
Be your
For your information. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm at right now. So I wish you guys the best. You guys have an amazing day.
You too, take care. Alright. Read Bible, period. The fuck? No. The Bible tells women to be quiet. That is the patriarchy. Also, Sam, you guys know a lot more on this topic, so feel free to say more.
Epidemic.
We do. And okay, noted, AG. But yeah, there must be fluoride in the fucking water, cause I don't. What the fuck just happened?
Are y'all talking shit?
Yes. Yes, we are. Yes, indeed.
Then why am I the host? Because I'm actively learning, but also I do love this topic, and I think it's really important. I'm not saying that I don't know enough to do this topic. I'm just saying that there's
AG is allowed to
intersectionality when it comes to.
facilitate.
Well, yeah, but also
Oh,
like there's intersectionality that comes with the patriarchy that I'm not going to know as much, and I think that's important if they want to speak on that.
Period.
What's up, Tyler? How old are you?
Stupid ass question.
Tyler, are you there?
Hey, what's up? I think my connection's having some issues, but I'm 30 if you can hear me.
Okay. What do you have to say?
Oh, really? I want to understand. I'm in the dark about what the prompt is here. It's all men until no men.
What do you think a woman would think when she reads that?
I'm sorry?
What do you think a woman would think when she reads that?
Hang on. I'm going to try and fix my connection and then I'll join back. Okay, I'll get back in line.
All right. You're a woman and you have no clue? That's sad. What's up, how old are you?
All right, I'm 18. You can hear me, right?
Yeah. What do you have to say?
Right. So I just had a few questions more than, arguing. My first one being, I just joined, so I'm going to assume it's all men till no men basically means that what you're saying is that you're blaming all men for the actions, for the inappropriate and unjust and wrong actions of some men, right? If I'm correct. Is that what you're saying?
Blaming?
No, we're talking about the patriarchy, bro.
Right. Could you explain? Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way because I just joined, so I wasn't here from the start. Maybe.
Yeah, so do you know what the patriarchy is?
Yeah, I know what the patriarchy is. A male-dominated society, both politically and economically.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So until that system is teared down, it's all men till no men. And that
Right.
oppresses women
And
in every field because men dominate the statistics and violent crimes and lots of other ways.
right, but then how would you, for example, of course, it depends on many other factors, but let's take an imaginary nation and take two cases, one in which they have a female president or a leader and one in which they have a male leader, right? And then let's make a fact that that country is maybe in turmoil or maybe in war, right? So this is more of a question. Females, of course, go through their menstrual cycles till a particular age, right? So won't that somehow cloud? Wait, what?
No.
You were saying?
Um,
What do you mean, no?
blow it smooth off.
What do you mean?
Smooth.
No, is it not true that
Fine.
women have menstrual cycles
Smooth
till?
off.
Okay, so I have a
till
few things. I have a few
Yeah,
things.
sure.
And I know. Okay, number one, I'm gonna try to be as reasonable as possible when I say
Yeah, sure.
that is one of the most misogynistic things I've ever heard in my life. I'm not
That's the
gonna
dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Also-
That's
Yeah, it's
actually
dumb.
not even it's just dumb,
It's-
right?
it's just-
Because we have had female leaders before,
yeah.
and no, that has never been an issue. So you are like,
What do you think happens when a woman has a period?
do you think women lose their minds when they're on their? Have you ever been around no? I don't think you've ever been around a woman before.
Now, see, firstly, I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to clear my own,
Yeah, that's
views.
stupid. What you just said was
And
dumb.
then-
Clear the
Yeah.
view right now. Clear the view right now. That was stupid. Don't say that again. That's a dumb thing to say. To say that human beings, females who've been experiencing menstruation for as long as they've had a uterus, somehow become animalistic and over emotional and over aggressive when all of the worst world wars we have were started by men. You're fucking insane, which is why I'm saying you've clearly never been around women before, and you're basing this off of the way media presents women who are on their periods. Women can still do things when they're on their periods. Most
do
of the
it.
time when you're talking to
We
women,
work.
they're probably on their fucking period.
Yeah.
And you have just said, like, I don't, you, why don't we just start fucking, sorry.
Find it.
I lost it.
Find it.
Bro, you guys throw your controller when you fucking lose a video game.
Yeah, I was.
And then
to
you
your
guys-
point,
You guys unalive your families when you get laid off.
Deadass. And to your point, AG, I was just gonna say, okay, so then by this logic, when women are on their periods, should they just like get a whole week off of work, like paid, since they're incapable of doing their job?
Well, before I answer your question, I just like to ask. I don't think it's Sam, but the person beside you, to be a bit more respectful. I mean,
No.
look, I'm not trying
suck
to
my ass.
argue here. Look,
No.
I'm not trying to argue here. Firstly,
No.
I'm just
No.
trying to clear
Listen,
my beliefs and views.
listen.
No.
Women do
But the
not
way-
owe you. Women do not owe you niceness when you are misogynistic and say like horrendous shit. We are done being nice to you and doing your homework for you.
According to that
You do
logic,
not get
I'm
to
not-
tone
I'm not-
police women
I'm not
anymore.
supposed to be
You
nice
do
to
not
you
get to. You
if
do
you're
not
not
get
supposed
to
to be nice
tone
to me.
police women. Stop
you
speaking.
weren't nice
You
to
do
me.
not get to
No.
tone police women anymore. This is my live. You just said some horrendous fucking shit. You will get horrendous shit said back to you because we are fucking humans. So when I'm not going to respect you when you say shit like that. I don't owe you respect. I don't owe you anything. Just because you don't see your fucking bigotry and your hatred and your misogyny does not mean that we owe you anything.
Yeah, so you weren't nice to me.
No.
You weren't nice. If you thought what you just said was nice, you're a psychopath.
Saying something disrespectful in a calm tone does not make it nice.
What the fuck are they teaching y'all over there? Is this what they do?
If I like threatened to commit arson on your house, but I said it in a nice, sultry tone, would it make it nice? Hi, beloved. I'm going to light your house ablaze, and I hope you're okay with that. Like,
Why are you freaking out?
I don't.
You should be nice to me.
Yes,
You should be really nice to
Mr.
me.
President. Like
what?
the
Right.
fuck?
First
Get
of all,
it together.
I just asked a question which you could have just answered rather than arguing about it.
My thing is
I need to
like,
clear my views.
Do you
I'm
have
not
Google
trying
where
to
you're
argue.
at? Do you have Google where you're at? And we're
Yeah.
not arguing with you. All right, so then why didn't you?
I just
use
need
that?
answers. Look, I'm
So
I'm
wait,
just
so wait a minute,
questioning.
so wait a minute.
Oh, wait,
You've
so you want me to do
have
your
you-
homework
wait,
again?
One second. Have
No.
you never?
Look.
This is how I know you're a fucking incel. Shut up. Because have you just straight up never spoken to a woman before? You could even go to Google. You've never spoken. You have no women in your life, bro. No bitches. No hoes.
No maidens.
No woes. You're lonely. You're lonely, brother. You took this inquiry, this inquisition, to a TikTok live. It is 2024. And you couldn't say, hey Siri? You couldn't hit a okay Google? You got no hoes around you, huh? I
So
couldn't
are you
imagine.
gonna unmute? Are you gonna
Couldn't
unmute?
imagine. Could you imagine?
Are you gonna
Having
unmute?
no
Never. I could never imagine that.
bro?
Could never imagine having.
That's tragic. Actually, I'm gonna send you some. What's your cash app?
Why can't you unmute? You can click the button.
Oh.
Damn!
You said he
I
can't
struck
unmute.
a nerve.
No. I removed him. He said he can't
I'm about
unmute.
to say.
Oh, he said he doesn't know how to unmute. That's crazy.
Hello,
work.
how old are you?
Anyway.
29.
All right. What do you have to say?
Yeah, this is an example of why women should never lead because you don't even have to be on your menstrual
All right. So anyway, before we even.
cycle and unhinged.
All right. So anyway.
You shouldn't have even made the menstrual
All right. So anyway, do you think
should've
that
just said
when men who actually are never on their menstrual cycle, if they're cisgendered, do you think that those men who start wars with no excuse?
But this doesn't make any sense though, because men essentially go through a menstrual cycle every day. They go through.
Oh
the same
yeah,
hormone
because the
fluctuations
reason,
every day.
right? The testosterone levels are higher. But you do
Yeah,
know.
and we become more aggressive
Because
because, of
the
our
testosterone.
testosterone.
Anyway.
What's up, how old are you? Oh.
Oh.
And she was a fairy.
And she was a fairy.
I'm aggressive regardless though. Fuck 'em.
Period.
Why is that for freaking out?
Zephyr is losing his mind.
This is I just.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay. What do you have to say?
Okay, so if you allow me to speak respectfully, I will mention that there is a spiritual warfare
Oh my
that we are
God.
all engaged in. If not, then respectfully, God bless you. But if you
Yeah,
allow
so
me
prove
to
that we're in
share,
a spiritual warfare.
yeah.
No, it's not foreplay, it's penetration.
What the fuck?
I personally never heard someone consider that as a body. Like if you say you fingered someone, like no one says that's sex.
Okay, so again, where is the wrong in this? So just because now you're trying to essentially say that lesbians are not having smacks, congratulations, cool. Where's the wrong?
They're just cuddling, to be honest with you. Like the wrong in that is like, I told you that they're confused. The fact that they have to use toys resembling men.
We're not confused. We're not confused at all.
So why use male like?
Not everybody does.
So what do
Not
they
everybody
do?
does.
They just hug each other and just scissoring. Like it doesn't make any sense.
No, dude. It's called a fucking tongue or my fingers, bro.
Fingers? I've never seen like a woman say they've been pleasured by just a finger. Like I'll be honest with you. Just
What?
a finger, like every day, just a finger. Like I'm just letting you know it's not really sex. It's like they're just trying to be like outlaws. Like they're trying to be rebellious.
Okay, so have you
You're
ever
not
gotten
being
slob
serious
on
for
your
real.
knob?
You're not being serious for real.
Say that again.
Have you ever gotten slob on your knob?
Slob on my knob? Yeah. Is that
How are you being serious? How are you being
Is
serious? right
that
now?
sex?
Well, that's oral.
Yes, exactly. So there's different kinds of sex. Good job.
No, but
I'm so proud of you.
No, but wait, hold up. Sex is through penetration, correct? Oral sex is not considered sex. It's a form of sex, yes, but it's not sex.
Steve, I have a question. Do you think that like a man being groomed by like someone else is rape?
Groomed? Can you specify a little bit more?
Do you think someone using a broom to sexually assault another person who's a man, right? Do you think that's rape?
With a broom?
Yeah, is that rape?
Yeah. That's violation. Yeah.
Wait, but you said it was only if it was a male member, right?
No, but that's penetration, though. You said penetration.
Okay, so you don't think that there's rape if there's penetration or without penetration?
No, that'd be SA.
Okay, well, why do you feel the
yeah.
need to make a distinction between that? Why don't you think that there can be rape without the context of there being penetration?
Because even if you go to the courts, the civil, like if you go to courts, like for example, like Trump was like he was charged with SA, right? It wasn't like penetrate. Like penetration is grape. Like we can understand that. Everything other than that is like SA. Like
No. You just restated the claim. So just because something's currently defined a particular way under the law doesn't mean you want to like define it that way. Marital grape throughout history has not been seen as grape, even in the U.S. in like up until I think in 1980s or so, right? Yet you consider it rape. Okay, so just because it's not legally defined that way doesn't mean it's not rape.
Well, I'm going by legal definitions. How do you want me to?
Why do you want to go in legal definitions?
What do you mean? So what are you going to go by? Emotions?
Yeah, no, we go based on how we define the terms. I don't define the term. Wait, what's your definition of rape?
When you get penetrated.
Parker, don't get me banned. Parker, don't get me banned, bro.
I don't think you get banned based on that terminology anymore. But yeah,
Really?
I got you.
So when you get penetrated unwittingly, that's what I would consider, at least.
Okay, so you don't think that unless if there's not penetration that it's not rape or grape, sorry. So if that's true, well then you think that someone specifically assaulting someone utilizing their mouth isn't grape?
No, that's not grape. No.
Why do you feel the need to make that distinction?
It's because that's SA.
But why do you feel the need to make that distinction? Why can't you say that's grape?
Because it's not legally definition. That's not grape.
Again, we already went over this. Did you just say that because it's not legally defined that way, that means you don't define it that way?
I'm going by legal definitions. I don't know what you're going by.
So then I have a question. In certain places around the world where it's legal to have sex with 12-year-olds, do you think that's not rape?
Of course it is.
Oh, okay. Do you think that pushing actually, I have a perfect fucking question to ask you.
I'm American.
Wait, I have a question. Do you think an adult coercing a child into giving them oral? Do you think that's rape?
Oh, if it's a child, yeah. If it's anything,
but it's non-penetrative.
But wait. Grape.
You got caught, bro. You got caught.
So let me answer, brother. So grape. It's only going to be considered grape because the child cannot consent.
Wait,
So it
wait,
has
wait.
nothing
So
to
if
do
it's
with
not
penetration.
consensual, so you think women?
But it's all non-consensual. Dude,
What? If it's non-consensual,
that's the
you
same
said it was
fucking thing.
sexual assault.
Yeah, that's the same fucking thing. We're talking about grape. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Where's the distinction in the child and the fucking adult? It's still grape. Not. It's all
He said the distinction
non-consensual.
was penetration, and
can I-
now he's saying it's whether or not it's consentful. So he thinks every circumstance that is non-penetration with a woman is consensual. Like what?
Let me go back to your last topic where you said a man. How does a man let another man grape him?
What? Wait. That is insane for you to say that men can't be graped. What? I mean, even under your own definition, through penetration, there would be grape. What are you talking about? You don't think people freeze up? Are you okay?
Freeze up, like do you know how hard it is to get like unless like Parker, like I don't want to sound disrespectful, but maybe you're like very loosened up or whatever, but for like a man who's a virgin down there, it'll be very hard to be penetrated.
Oh, okay. So you're saying because it's hard for that to be the case that they can't be assaulted? That's a disgusting claim. You don't think? Wait, do you think children get assaulted who are boys get assaulted by other men?
Yeah, they do. It's unfortunate.
Okay, wait, but I thought you said it was quote unquote hard because they haven't done those types of things. You fucking weirdo.
No, but
what are you trying to define it this way for? What the fuck is wrong with you?
As a grown man, if you're truly a virgin down there, back door, it would be very hard for another man.
Wait, so are children genius? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Children can't fight off a man. I mean, I could fight off a man. I don't know about you.
Wait. So 16-year-old, I can give a circumstance of a 16-year-old who's stronger than I am. I'm not a very strong individual. I'm 22 years old, right? You think a 16-year-old who's stronger than me can't be assaulted? You think they can't be graped?
So you would allow a 16-year-old to grape you and you wouldn't fight back? That sounds
no.
like
I'm saying that a 16-year-old got graped, right? They are stronger than I am as an individual, graped by someone else. I'm not fucking saying me, you weirdo. What the hell?
Okay, so wait. So let me ask you this question. When I was 16-year-old, I don't believe that any man could be able to grape me at 16 because I'm physically strong enough to defend myself. I don't know about you.
Define grape right now. Also, shut the fuck up. You have absolutely no room to be insulting other people with the rhetoric you're spouting right now. I'd be quiet.
What? I never insulted anyone.
Define grape.
So
You were just about to insult someone. Let's be fucking for real. Define grape.
So grape is when you're when someone forces themselves upon you non-consensually.
Okay, so then why the fuck? Okay, so then why the fuck are you saying that? Like anything that you're saying right now.
This has to be penetrative anyway.
And also, you're equating this. You're equating this to lesbians can't have sex. I don't understand.
No, my contention was with the lesbian not having sex. The thing about that is you said you're using fingers. I'm saying fingers is not considered sex. This
is not true.
That's like just stupid, right, Steve? You sound like an idiot.
So Parker, when you finger a girl, do you consider that sex?
Yes.
You consider that sex?
Totally, absolutely.
He fucked up.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
What?
Do you think
First of all,
sex is sex? Yes
first
or
of
no?
all,
That's another
hold
kind.
on, guest. Where's the G spot in the woman? How far in is it?
Where's the G spot in the woman?
Yeah, how far in is it?
What do you mean? Where's the G spot?
Where's the G spot in the woman?
I just care about myself. To be honest with you, I don't.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You've discussed it.
And my wife doesn't have a clit either.
Bro, okay, this guy's trolling.
I swear to God, I'm not trolling.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. That guy is so disgusting. That I had to join because that was so. I don't know why. Like this is something I've heard a lot more because of like the whole Trump stuff. Like because they don't want to say that it's grape when it relates to Trump for some reason. It's really fucking weird. That
I know. I was just
define it.
talking about this. Also, everybody calls me your twin every day. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate you letting me up. Good meeting everyone up here.
Take care.
You as well.
All right. Thank you, Parker. All right. Let's see. If you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate.
My God, that guy just deserves a.
He deserves a lot worse than that, but I'll have to do for now.
I'm 20. Like, just actually turned 20.
I got a violation? How did I get a violation? When did I get a violation? No. Oh, you guys were reading the comments.
it was
Don't read the
chat.
comments. How old are you?
Oh.
I'm 20.
Okay. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yes. And the reason why, well, actually, being GAY in general is wrong. Because,
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Like,
Why do you
you
hate? No, you
yourself.
don't. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
All right.
Stop.
Let's see.
That was an Oscar-winning performance.
I genuinely want a debate. So if you're watching and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Don't join unless you think being lesbian is wrong. What's up? How old are you?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, Trump is coming. Just invite you up.
Hi, you're going to jail. Parker's going to jail. Parker and Harry's going to jail. Okay, bye, motherfucker. You're going to jail. You're lesbian. You're going to jail. Don't take me off.
Nope.
The fuck?
I think mental health is important, and I think that person should go take care of their mental health.
What the fuck?
Hello, fuck you, gay piece of shit.
Well then.
What the
Wild
actual?
chicken. Wild chicken.
I'm not even gonna try to say that again.
What in the actual fuck?
And that is a
Okay,
wild
if you're
chicken.
joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest question debate. What's up, Sarah? How old are you?
I'm
How old are you?
23.
Okay, do you think that do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
How come?
Because God said it in the Bible.
Okay, and so how do you know that the Bible is true in its morality?
Well, how do you know that any morality is true?
Everything is subjective. But I'm asking you.
Because God is real.
Okay, prove it.
Because He created the universe. And
Because
Jesus did it.
Because
It never happened.
because I said so. What's up? How old are you?
I'm a mother.
Yeah. My God, what the fuck is going
Did you
on?
just censor yourself as a troll?
True.
I'm just
I've never seen that in
I
my
just
life.
love what you do. I'm gay too. Thank you. Bye.
Period.
Bird, thank you.
Okay.
Love the flyby.
For real. They yelled out the window.
Wait, why
up,
am I here? Wait,
I
what?
haven't-
Oh, I think I joined on accident. My bad.
Oh, okay. You're good. You're good. All right. Only join if you do think that being lesbian is wrong. Thank you, bro. You're like, where are my mods at? Hello, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 35 actually.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
That's why I came to you. Actually, I ran across it, just kind of came up on my For You, and I wanted to ask you a question. I have a 10-year-old right now, and I had her in a private school, and she told me that she's quote unquote like bisexual, right? And
Johnny, come back.
So I pulled her out of the private school and I put her in a public school.
Okay.
And now that she's in a public school, she's feeling more open to who she is.
Yeah.
And she is, she just told me the other day that she has a girlfriend and she's only 10,
Okay.
And I
Do
don't.
you have boyfriends at 10? Stacy, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much. W
yeah.
Stacy in the chat.
I mean, little crushes, you know what I mean?
But you didn't have boyfriends at 10?
No, I didn't have a boyfriend, but like I had like crushes and stuff.
Okay.
But like I am a Christian.
Okay.
And I'm starting to like question what the Bible says about being gay. And like before my daughter told me that she was feeling these feelings, I was really like I always respect people, of course, and I think everybody has a choice, and like I love people, like my heart is super big, so I always have respect. However, now that I'm going through something with my child, I'm looking in the Bible for, is it okay?
Yeah, so it was never
God
in the
say
original
okay?
translations. It was never in the original translations. So it's ironic that P3diophilia is not in the Bible whatsoever, even though it was super prevalent in those times. But you should watch this documentary. It's called The 1946, The Mistranslation of the Word Homosexuality in the Bible. It is made by Christians, so it's not biased. The main character of the documentary is a JY man, and he has like his entire house is just filled with old Bibles. And so he goes through and tries to like understand, like he couldn't understand why this would be wrong, but he understood why other sin was wrong. And so he went through and found when they translated and mistranslated the Bible. The original words in like Leviticus were malakoi and arsenikotoi, and then in like Romans it was pedikos, which meant P3diophilia, and then malakoi and arsenikotoi meant sexual abuse. So these things were like never in the Bible. they never like the original words. So they put them in there back when there was a rise in HIV, and so it became a political thing. And whenever Billy Graham, you know who Billy Graham is, right?
I don't actually.
Okay, Billy Graham's like this huge. He created his own Bible, but he's this huge fucking pastor. So, anyways, if you DM me, I will send you. I will talk to you, and then also I will send you a documentary to watch. I think it will help you a lot. You can keep your Christian faith if you want, because I understand you want to love your child whilst also keeping your faith, and you want like that aspect of it. So I can send you this. Yeah, televangelist. Yes.
Yeah,
I
really,
can send you this where it was completely mistranslated.
Okay, yeah, I'll message you, and I'd love to watch that documentary because,
absolutely.
I'm just really struggling because, you love your kids so deeply, and I want to support her, and I have been, kind of listening to her and, being supportive, and I've just been praying about it, because I didn't even know who God was till I was 25 years old. And, I've just grown in my faith, and I'm happy in my faith. But just, it's that aspect, you know what I mean? So I'm just very conflicted. So I appreciate you explaining that to me. And I will send you a message, and I would love to watch that documentary.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you.
Okay.
All right, well, take care.
You
and
too.
I will, when I get off, I'll message you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye. You too.
Bye. Johnny.
Hey, so I think that being GAY is bad because
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, listen, the call is coming from every angle of the house. I can't believe
And
this.
I was gonna do a Disney intro for you.
Listen. You guys look hot. How's it going? How you guys holding up?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Vibing on a Tuesday. I wanted to make a public service announcement. Would that be okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, guys. So this is Johnny with your public service announcement. 'Tis the season to contribute to your community, and what better way to contribute than with a turkey? So to anybody tuning in who might grocery shop, as do I, you might qualify for a free turkey through your ShopRite or Giant grocery store card. If you aren't using that turkey because you're visiting family or mocking your Republican neighbors, please consider donating it to your local food pantry. And as always, if you voted for Donald Trump, I hate you.
Take the house down, boom!
Thank you. Gotta do our parts, folks.
Period.
I want Johnny
Fucking
under my tree
period,
for
Johnny.
Christmas.
Wrap me up.
Santa, please!
Johnny, do you want to stay up? Do you want to stay up?
I'm
Or do you
visiting my
gotta go?
ma, and I'm doing the little red ride. Little red ride? Is that, what was the thing? Red Riding Hood? Was that the name of it? That I'm going to go get my mom food, and I got to visit Granny. Anyway, last public service. Everybody donate and contribute and support AG here. Okay, AG has to talk to these psychos all day. Send galaxies. Send live universe thingies. Send all the things because they deserve it. Okay, see you guys.
Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate you so much. Take care, okay?
Y'all.
Evan, holy fuck. Thank you so much for the $20 on... W. Evan in the chat. Thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. I want to see a fucking fuck ton of W. Evans in the chat. Okay, let's see. If you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Luke, we've talked before, bro. If you ain't...
Hello?
Hey, Evan. We've talked before, bro.
Hey, we have. What's up? I'm back.
All right. Why do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Not that I think it's wrong. Isn't it a sin? I think it's a sin.
Okay.
Like, for God.
Okay. So prove your God is real.
I have to prove God is real. I mean, I can't really prove,
otherwise your sins don't exist, dude. Your morals don't fucking exist if your God doesn't exist. Then you have to create your own.
But a lot of people believe God exists, and
I don't
I'm
give a
not
fuck
too
how many
informed on
people
the Bible.
believe. You don't
Like,
you don't believe in the Muslim God, do you?
I mean, it's like kind of the same God, but it's different for them.
No.
It's a little different. Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of people
No.
believe in flat Earth. Does it make it flat?
Yeah, so that doesn't help you whatsoever. So
Well,
again,
no,
prove
there's
your
a lot
God.
of people who have strong arguments way better than mine. So, like, I don't.
Luca, prove your God. Otherwise, your morals don't exist and sins don't exist. So
But
go
like
ahead
I
and prove your
said,
God.
I'm not more educated on other people who can prove it. So
Okay, so then
why
why'd
would
you
I try
come
to
up
prove
here?
something that I'm?
Then why'd you
Well,
come
I
up
was
here?
just gonna say I believe it's a sin, and when I was gonna say why I believe it's a sin, I believe a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are sins. I don't believe it's wrong. I believe everyone sins. You like
Are
if you
all
sin
sins
like that.
are all sins equal?
Yeah, I think all sins are equal.
Do you think that's like justified whatsoever? Because in my world, I think that punishments should be just. And under your binary worldview of heaven and hell, you believe that people that are sinners go to hell, right?
I think they said there's different levels to hell, but yeah. But I believe all sins are still sins.
Dante's Inferno was a fan fiction. The Bible does not actually hold that there are several levels to hell.
So
I don't really know. I just seen that on a joint. I was just saying that.
Okay, so in your worldview, you believe all sins are equal. I don't believe that murder is equal to lying, and so I don't understand how you can hold this moral fucking like objective morality standpoint that you think that all the shit's equal. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. You think that murder is equal to lying?
Do you say smurder because you don't want to get banned?
Yeah, that's TikTok terms of service.
No, I got you. I was like confused. I didn't know if you just said it or didn't want to get banned. No, I do agree. All sins are not equal. I think one, if you lie, right, it's still a sin. No, you're right. You're catching me. I'm going back on my statement. Like I said, all sins are equal.
You're conceding? Okay.
I'm conceding to that point, but I agree. Lying, I think, is different from murder, like you said. But at the same time, it's still a sin. I think if you murder someone when you go to pray for God, I think that's probably going to be a lot harder on someone to be like, please forgive me. I think everyone can be forgiven. I just think from someone who's lying, I think they'll probably be a little more I feel like they'll be more like, I'm sorry about that than someone who murdered someone.
You think so? I mean, your God's he's not pretty unforgiving. I mean, have you read Numbers 5?
I mean, why do you keep trying to debate me on the Bible? You know I don't know this. You'll probably pool up or something like that.
You don't know the Bible, bro. You don't know the Bible, and you're a Christian. What God do you worship?
I don't know it through the back of my hand. You know what? I don't even know the Hunger Games that one.
Wait, so then, what fucking God do you worship if you don't even know the book that like tells you his character?
I don't know back to back. I know Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the only 3 I read.
Yeah, and can you tell me? Can you prove to me Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
No, I cannot. I bet someone else could try to, but I mean, you can't.
You can't. Nobody's proven it because you can't. Because they're anonymous. They say they're anonymous.
That guy who does like all them baits, I don't know. He's pretty good. I bet if you debated him, you lose.
Who?
Luca, why do you want to come up here so badly? You have the whole chat.
Are you talking about Cliff?
You see if you get in here.
Are you talking about Cliff?
I know they were so nice. I was like, oh, they wanted me in. I love them.
Luca, are you talking about Cliff?
Yeah, that guy.
He's been destroyed by atheists.
That's not true. I watched all his debates, bro. He cooks them.
That's because you're biased. That's because you're biased.
No, I wouldn't say that.
You are biased.
You see the people around him who like always like even the atheist people around him still agree with him.
No,
I've seen
don't.
a person who was atheist and was like still listening to him and taking his word because he's a really smart guy, which is why he's one of the famous people because he knows what he's talking about.
He doesn't actually. I can give you an atheist that fucking ate him up, but whatever.
You won't. I actually love to see that video. I would.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, you're a dog. I appreciate you. You know, I love your vids though. You're a very smart person.
Appreciate you.
Of course.
I'm the dog here.
Period, Caro.
If you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quotes a bit. Run up the likes. Men topic? I just did that. Not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on with my green screen. I think I got too much fucking shit in my background. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I don't know why the green screen's doing that. Maybe if I do this. There we go. What's up, live content creator? Alright. Dylan! No coming up. You know that. What's up, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 18.
Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
I mean, based on my tradition and beliefs, I would say it's a sin.
Okay. What religion do you follow?
Islam.
Okay, can you prove your God exists?
Well, the way we prove that our God exists, we can do it through many different ways. The Prophet of Islam made a lot of different prophecies about today's world that we can see coming true, and then we also had a lot of scientific facts in the Quran before they were proven right. So That's one way we can say that.
I mean, yeah, you got some of them right and some of them wrong, but that doesn't prove that a supernatural being was true, right? Like, so what specifically did you guys prophesy that was true?
Prophet Muhammad made the prophecies of, he made multiple prophecies, but the one that I can remember, he made prophecies about Arabs competing for tall buildings. We can see that happening in the Gulf area.
That doesn't prove supernatural. That's not supernatural. Those are like, that's like, why would that make me believe in a god? That's like something anybody can believe, like, build fucking buildings, bro. That's like equivalent to whenever Christians say
not just
that
buildings. He said competing for buildings, which at that time it was all deserts, and then now we can see that the Arabs were doing that for tourism reasons. Which I mean, that's just one of them.
That's not supernatural, dude. That's not supernatural. Why would that prove your God is real?
Because if the Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet, then we can prove that God is real through him.
That's not supernatural. That doesn't. Okay, Prophet Muhammad could have been a real person. Yeah, I'll give you that. I think that he was a real person. That doesn't prove that a God is real, supernatural being. You're not proving supernatural beings to me. What you're proving is that a person claims something that, like, fucking they were fighting over buildings. Cool, congratulations. I'm sure that anybody can predict that whenever we grew as an evolutionary wise, the same way that we're predicting evolution. By the way, we're predicting evolution. We've been predicting evolution, how the all of that stuff. That doesn't prove a supernatural being. Huh?
Well, you're talking about two different types of prophecies. Those are self-fulfilling prophecies. When it comes to the prophecies that Prophet Muhammad made, he would advise his people one way, and then he would say, well, my people will do this and that. I can give you another one, which is pretty interesting. When he had only 300
You think he split the moon?
Splitting the moon, I mean, that's a miracle. I mean, a lot of people bring that up, but...
Did he do it?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, so where's the proof? Where's the proof in the splitting of the moon?
So his companions wrote it down. There was other people that wrote it down.
No. Where's the science? Where's the science that proves that the splitting of the moon happened?
It's a miracle. How do you want to prove a miracle through scientific methods? I don't get it.
Yeah, because it didn't fucking happen.
Okay, so did he put the moon back together or something? Why is the moon not split
the moon didn't
anymore?
stay apart. The moon did not stay apart. You have to read the whole hadith. It explains it. The moon did not stay apart. They came back together. It's a miracle.
Okay, so when the moon was split, why is there no evidence of the tides being absolutely insane because the moon's controlled
Are
tides?
people writing it down not evidence?
No. We'll be able to see geographically evidence of the tides being completely different if that was the case.
There was one news source that I saw it was a couple of months ago. There was a crack in the moon when you could see photographs of it. But I know that might not necessarily prove to you that it happened, but that's as far as I can give you. Other than that, if you want me to put it in simple words, I can't prove to you how a miracle works, right? That's a supernatural being. I can't prove that through science or anything like that.
Yeah, we're not asking you to prove how it works. We're asking you to prove that it happened at all.
Well, the way I would prove it is, okay, here's the thing. You want me to prove to you that God exists? You want me to prove to you that these supernatural exist? The easiest way someone can do this through proving that Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet.
No,
right?
No.
How come?
No, dude, because he was a prophet and believed, that doesn't prove supernatural.
It's not just belief. Wait.
It doesn't prove supernatural. That doesn't prove supernatural, bro.
Okay,
no, it doesn't. How does that prove supernatural? That Prophet Muhammad believed in God?
If you talk, I'll let you. It's not that he just believed in God, right? It was not that he was just a believer. He made the claim that he was getting revelations from Angel Gabriel, and God was sending him these revelations. And now we have a choice. Was he saying the truth or was he lying? Well, first of all, he was considered a very trustworthy person among his community. That's one thing. And he did a lot of different miracles to prove to the people then that he was a true prophet, so they would believe in him. And the way we believe in him, the way he gave us evidence, was through his prophecies. I just give you one prophecy. He made numerous of different prophecies that are so easy to see how they're coming true, and you can see like
those prophecies. Those prophecies are not supernatural prophecies, dude. They're like the most basic fucking prophecies. They're like easy. Anybody could have fucking predicted that shit.
Anybody could have predicted. Okay, I'll give you another one. That's fine.
Give me one. Give me one that would like be convincing. Not that people are going to fight over buildings.
This hadith when it was wrote down, it was when he had like 300 followers. Yeah, he made the claim that there would be a day where the Muslims would defeat the Persian and the Roman Empire, and the Constantinople will fall to the Muslims. Is that a convincing evidence?
No, still not
Can I
supernatural.
interject?
Okay, what about
here
this one? What about this one?
Yes.
What about this one?
Yeah, Nathan, you can
let me just
interject
add.
at any point.
Let me just add one more point. What about this one? What about when he made the prophecies of where exactly Islam was going to spread?
Do you not
We had
understand
300
how
followers.
illogical your claim is? If someone predicts history correctly, it must be because of supernatural powers. Like, if you have you read anything from any sociologist? Because literally their entire study was them predicting what would happen throughout history for like future history for society, and a lot of them predicted it very right due to human patterns and social development. Are they all influenced by supernatural beings? Because some of them were atheists, some of them were Christians, some of them were Muslim. Like, they came from all different parts of the globe, all had completely different beliefs, and a lot of them predicted the development of society completely correct. A lot of them predicted what wars would break out and what would end up happening. Are they all proof that?
So here's the thing, Nathan. Here's two things that you're getting wrong here. First of all, the prophecies that Prophet Muhammad made and the prophecies the sociologists made, the sociologists made their prophecies through a pattern. They're completely different. And
how do you know Prophet Muhammad didn't do the same thing and he's not a fraud?
One second, just let me finish.
How do you know that Prophet Muhammad's not a fraud and is doing the same fucking shit?
I was about to get into that. And when those sociologists make those claims, they get them wrong sometimes. Prophet Muhammad has not made one wrong statement. You can read the hadiths about him. You can read the Quran. You cannot find one contradiction or one mistake about any of his claims, about any of his prophecies. If you can, because he made numerous. If you can find one false that's proven to be false, then that falsifies the entire religion. That's the thing, you can. With a sociologist, give me anyone. I can promise you I can find one prophecies.
If there is a Muslim, if there's an ex-Muslim in the comments and you know like mistakes in the Quran, please comment. I don't know the Quran, I know the Christian Bible. So if somebody knows anything about the Quran.
Because I've read the Quran, there are no mistakes, and that's a lot of the.
Yeah, you're gonna have confirmation bias, so I don't really know.
That's fine, but
I don't believe that proves supernatural beings whatsoever.
That's the claim we make about Islam. We're like, okay, if you don't think it's true, bring any objections. Yeah, bring anything that you think it's a mistake. Because I said there's a verse in the Quran that says if this book wasn't from God, if it wasn't supernatural, you would be able to find many different contradictions. Because the Quran talks about history, it talks about future, and it talks about present, and it does not get one detail wrong.
I wouldn't know about that, but
what about the fact that the Quran
I don't believe that doesn't prove supernatural to me. Again, I think Nathan stands on a point that Nathan stands on a point. I wouldn't know the Quran, so I couldn't.
I also don't know the Quran, to be honest with you.
What about the fact that?
Also, if you want to go based off, of the Quran doesn't say. The Quran only says, like I think it's like sexually weird or something like that. It never says homosexuality. Only hadiths add that.
No.
Yes, it does. It never speaks on homosexuality.
There's a prophet called Prophet Lut.
Yes. Yeah, you guys stole that shit. You guys stole that. Yeah, you guys stole that shit from the fucking Bible. Anyways, so.
You stole it from the Bible?
Yes, prophet. Yeah. So, Sodom and Gomorrah. Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, I don't know the Bible that well, but just stealing it from the Bible is an insane thing to say because we know that the Bible has been heavily translated. It hasn't been preserved.
Yeah, and the prophet Lot is also in. First of all, it's not a prophet, but Lot was also in the Bible way before your fucking book was ever created.
Yeah, do you understand what Muslim means? Muslim simply means submitting your will to one God. So we believe that through Prophet Adam to Prophet Muhammad, they all came with the same message, and we believe Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, also came with the same.
Yeah, you guys don't believe that he was
submitting your will to one God.
You don't believe he was crucified.
We believe he made it. We believe God made it look like he was crucified.
No, I know. I know what you believe.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways,
can I give you one more argument, or?
I mean, sure. I mean, you're not convincing me whatsoever that God is real.
I mean, that's fine.
But also, even if you know, your religion says it's wrong, I wouldn't be convincing to me based off of like morals. So like your morals, it's only wrong because the Quran says so.
No, you asked me the questions. You said, "Why do you think it's wrong?" All right, I didn't come here and tell you don't do it because it's wrong. You do what you want.
No, I know that. I'm saying that
Yeah.
you're saying that it's wrong because the Quran says so, correct?
Yeah, because my morality is objective based on the Quran.
Objective. Is God a subject?
God is not a subject.
Does he have a mind?
God is a supernatural being, so
Does
I'm not
God
sure.
have a
That doesn't
mind?
mean he's not a
Does
subject.
God have a mind?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then he's a subject. So his morality is subjective as well. Also, your objective truth doesn't make it good.
God morality has nothing to do with my morality, right? You have to see the distinction. Even if I were to go based on your argument that God morality is subjective, He gave us an objective morality. He gave us the Quran and He gave us Hadith, and He said, "This is
No.
your morality. This way you should follow." So again, you can say God's morality is subjective, sure, but He
Okay,
gave
cool.
us a morality in the Quran. So what's your argument?
My argument is that my argument was just simply that it's subjective anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if you want to go based off of subjective morality, then outside of the Quran, why would it be wrong?
Outside if Quran and the Hadith,
because it doesn't explain to you, and I bet you can understand why every other I don't know what you guys call, if you guys call it sin or not, but like every other thing that the Quran condemns as being wrong, in the same sense, why would you say that being a lesbian is wrong? Because it doesn't explain to you why it's wrong.
So if it wasn't in the Quran, because we believe this life is a test, and if there was no test, then I wouldn't say it's wrong. You can do whatever you want.
Why did you turn off Nathan's microphone, Carl?
I might have had background audio from when I was typing.
You're good.
I'm trying to read the sorry, not the predictions.
It's all good. I'm moving on.
No, that's so fair, but I was just reading the predictions, and most of them are just like self-fulfilling, like we will defeat other people. Like I'm
yeah, they're not.
Just, like,
They're never convincing. They're always like they're just like, again, like what you said about the sociology stuff. Like it's essentially like the Euphrates River, right? It's like, yeah, rivers dry up. The fuck. Anyways, what's up, Haldy?
Oh, me? 28.
All right. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No, I was like trying to talk to the other dude because he was using religious text to kind of. It sounded like he was trying to talk about objective morality and whatnot, and I wanted to really see what he was talking about. But you know, being lesbian ain't wrong, being gay ain't wrong, you know, and I think God would agree with me if there is a God, you know, so yeah, you know,
well, I appreciate you.
No problem.
Take it easy.
You too.
All right. Nathan, is it cool if I drop you?
Yeah, no, of course that's cool.
Okay, yeah. You can always come back in the guest request if you have
I just wanted to argue the sociology thing, but
no, that was a great fucking point. It was a great fucking point. Thank you. All right. Okay. If you are watching and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. What's up, how old are you?
19.
What year were you born?
2005.
Alright, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No, not really, but could I just ask if a Muslim came in here and thought it was wrong because of his religion, would you tell him he's wrong?
Wait, what?
If a Muslim came in here and said that being lesbian was wrong, and it was his belief and his opinion because of his religion, would you tell him he's wrong?
I mean, if you'd have to prove that your God is real, otherwise your morals don't exist. And then your morals don't hold a scrutiny. Therefore, like, you don't have any utility to say that it's wrong.
Well, I mean,
my morals, my morals against your morals, I would essentially win the debate, saying that that it's, to me, I hold the stance that it's amoral, it's not right or wrong, just like the same as heterosexuality. It doesn't. Heterosexuality, it doesn't.
They don't have to prove that their God exists, though, for that.
Well, if you're gonna debate me, yeah, you do.
That's what
That's what a debate is. Yeah, if you're gonna come up here and bring up God, then you have to prove that your God is real. Otherwise, your morals don't exist.
Otherwise, there's no backing. That's your logic.
What?
Otherwise, there's no, like, they have no backing. There's no logic there.
100%. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you far left?
Far left?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say far left now.
Or just you're left wing anyway.
Yes.
You would be.
What?
Did you? Sorry, my mic. Did you vote for Kamala?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
Okay. All right. No, that's all I want to know. I mean, I just want to know why you'd want someone to prove that God is real.
Well, I mean, in a debate, you kind of need to. If you're going to talk about morals and if your God doesn't exist and you want to use your God's morality, like if your God doesn't exist and your God doesn't have morality, then you'd have to lean on your own.
Yeah. I know my mic. Some of the comments.
Oh, you're good, man.
Sorry, my mic's a bit shit. No. I just want to clear that up. That's fine.
Okay. Sounds good.
Fine.
Take care.
Yep.
All right. Only join if you do think that being lesbian is wrong. What's up? How old are you?
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
Shit, I can't even remember.
Yeah. I bet. I think because I started too many times or restarted too many times, I'm shot of it. What's up? How old are you? Okay, period. We've got no ops.
I don't. Okay, so end the live.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I call you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
If you don't follow Sam, you should follow Sam. And I have a Discord link in my bio. And y'all have a good night. Take care. Brush your hair.